In today's video, let's talk about how the role of product leaders is changing over time and where is it going to be going into the future. You probably have read or heard about news that different companies have been removing or reducing the amount of people that they have in their companies. And many times, if you go down into the articles, there was an interesting one about Meta. They were talking about how they wanted to streamline the organization. They wanted to reduce maybe that kind of mid-manager type of role. And I think that this is something that we should pay attention, especially if you are a product leader, you're usually in that kind of mid-management organization. But I think that even if you are in the upper management, the role of product people is going to change over time. And here I'm talking more about people that are like product leaders, product directors, head of product, VPs of product, and even CPOs. So there are two aspects that I wanted to talk about today. The first one, and one of the big changes that I see that is coming more and more, is that you have to be an individual contributor. So your role is not so much about managing teams, about telling or organizing the work for other people, but to be able to contribute yourself, to give yourself value to the company in the way that you are also providing or creating. Well, sometimes can be strategy, sometimes it can be documentation, sometimes it can be creating or defining a new product. Whatever it is, you have to change your mindset to be also an individual contributor. How can you do this? How can you change to be more this individual contributor? One of the things that I think that you can do is to work closer to your team. Work together with them, be able to contribute, understand what is the work that they are doing, and bring your own point of view, bring your knowledge. You probably have quite a bit of knowledge if you have already reached probably the position. Bring that knowledge, maybe ask those questions that the team might be forgotten. Think about when you are defining a new product or a new feature. One of the things that many times people are going to jump into is talking about solutions, but they're going to forget about talking about the problem, talking about the value, the benefits. These are things that happen again and again. If you have that background, if you have been somebody that has been in product for a long time, you can bring that knowledge. You probably have also knowledge of the industry. This is also going to help. And you can bring that knowledge. You can help them to understand what are the use cases that you are trying to solve, given your experience, given the time that you might have been in the industry. These are things that are going to be appreciated by the team and that are going to show that you are leading the team in a better way and that you are actually also contributing to the work. The second one is that you have to focus on leading. Many people focus on their role in managing work, assigning that, hey, you had to work now in the next version. You had to now make sure that you create these reports, that you had to be sure that we are creating a business case before we actually start doing the product and so on. And yes, sometimes this is needed, of course, and I don't think that this is necessarily going to go away, but you have to focus more on leading and also setting the example to the team, being able to organize and to work with them. So again, very similar to what I was talking about being an individual contributor and not so much being a person that is just managing work. And how can you lead a team? I think that you have to get very familiar about what product operations are. How to make sure that you have all the tools, all the systems, all the processes to make sure that your team is working, that is producing, that is actually able to deliver the job. This is going to be key. If you are concentrating on this, if you want to understand more about what product operation is, go check out this video. I talk about it, and I think that that could benefit you in understanding better what could you bring to the table, what could you help organizing or leading the team. So I think that in the future, the role of product leaders is going to change to be more of that product leader, to be more of that person that is there helping the team, that is there driving the efforts of the team, potentially setting the operations, how they are going to work, but that is doing this by leading by example, by working together with the team, by actually delivering together, sitting down and actually contributing to the work that is needed to build those products. I've created a free guide about product management. If you're interested, go to the link down below and download it. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to know more about the role of product leaders, go check out this playlist. I will see you in the next one. And remember, stay safe.